Alright, so I'm taking on a quick tour of some of the stuff I use here for the videos. It ain't gonna be like one of those vlog style videos because for some reason I can't switch the camera back and forth unless I stop the video, which is stupid. But as you see on my table, I have a couple of blow-off valves, the stock blow-off valves for the car, because I have a douchebag atmospheric discharge one from when I bought it. I didn't want that, but either way, here's my fire suit that I never actually got a chance to compete wearing this one because I got banned before it was finished. But this back of it, the front of it, see if I can get it on here. Oh, it's long. That's what she said. But the back and the front pretty much say the same thing, except the front sash says has my name on it. Not quite, because you couldn't fit my entire name on it, but that's the fire suit. Got that. My weak little sponsorships, Excel, Cusco, and what was the other one? It was Razzle shifters. But yeah, there's the fire suit. I actually can't wear it anymore because I've gained probably 15 pounds of muscle since then. Well, mostly muscle and quite a bit of fat. But I'll take you to the rig real quick. Alright, so here's the actual rig. It's a Fanatec steering wheel. It's the version 1. I got the shifter, the handbrake, and the pedals as well. The old computer, well, newish old computer, I ended up building this right before I left Korea. And then when I got here, I put another graphics card in it with, like, I ran SLI, and that's why my last few vids were in 4K. Here's the new 4K TV, so I don't have to use DSR. Pardon the mess in here, by the way, because it's always an experiment. There's a microphone I use for recording. A key box I bought for American Truck Simulator that cancels everything else out because I have too many USB items attached. Don't worry, that nest of wires in the corner, I'm not actually using it. That's just for if I have to run from my modem all the way around the house or something. But got a set of gloves that goes with that fire extinguisher. The old shifter for the G27 because I'm still using the buttons, but I actually need to take that off because I'm not using that anymore. The first ever race I entered was the dirt trial in Kiriyana in Ganohe, Japan. That was my number. I was number 8, and I finished 5th out of 6th because I had no idea what I was doing. But I actually got way faster towards the end before I got banned. Not because of anything stupid. The government just banned all of us from racing. Here's actually the old G27 that I started out with doing videos for YouTube. I actually really do miss this this wheel because I could use it for other things, but that's actually a steering wheel from the rally car that I, whenever I disassembled it, I put it on there kind of just to pay homage to it. It's a Momo, but that in the corner is another G27 that I bought for deployment, and then it just kind of wandered back from overseas with me. But actually that Logitech with the custom wheel is broken, so I need to swap those rims out at some point. Especially since I mentioned it in a video a while back that I'd broken this. I wasn't kidding, so I've been driving with this broken for probably 6 months now, maybe. But this was the old Peugeot on a Settle Corsa. I snapped it crashing on a wall. But I just need to buy a new one. And quick other things, that helmet right there is actually my old racing helmet. I don't know if it'll still fit this gigantic head of mine, but maybe someday I'll break it back out. And that top was from my very first fire suit, which didn't really fit me then. It might fit me now since I've gained a bit of weight. But once I get this all taken care of, I'm putting a third 980 Ti in that just to pass me by until NVIDIA releases their next GPU line, and then I'll upgrade then. Otherwise, there's no real reason for me to rush. I don't play enough newer games. I think Dirt 4 is coming out. That'll be fine if it should be running the same engine as Dirt Rally. But As you can see, it's a mess in here because I'm still doing a bunch of crazy stuff with it. Maybe once I do get it done, I'll start doing POV videos again, because I saw a few people actually like that when I was back in Korea, but we'll see where it goes from here. But if you've been with me this long, you already know I don't like to bullshit my videos and try to make it seem way better than I am. If I suck, I suck. If I don't, I don't. You get what you get. But for those of you who've been with me, I really do appreciate it. I don't want to be one of those guys that sets up a Patreon, because the government, I'm getting enough money from work. I don't really need to try to stress people out and pull money from their pockets. But if you do want to pay for something, you can pay for a light bulb. I just realized that's out. I'm kidding. I have LEDs in the house. I'll just grab one. But thank you for sticking around, and you'll have a good one.